Okay, we are live again. I'm back. So I wanted to come on real quick. I had just finished a live a minute ago about um, needing water in our body and just checking in with you guys to make sure that you were getting your water. And so so I went downstairs and my sister, which many of you do not know her, she is debuting on the live. She wanted to know what I was doing and if I was doing an on that Facebook thing again. And so she, on her own, she said that she wanted to try something new. And so we decided that we we would come back and I'm going to introduce my sister. Some of you know that I have a sister, and I have two sisters actually, but Carolyn here is she just turned 50 years old. I think you guys saw a lot of her pictures on the what?
I said, please don't tell my age.
Did you hear that, guys? Please don't tell them my age. So what? You feel what? Why? So let's talk about that. Why not tell your age? Don't look at me. Look at them.
Because just getting older is just not what I want. I mean, I know you got to get older, but it's just not what I feel like.
It's not what you feel like. What's that mean?
I mean that it just doesn't feel good getting older. To me, it just feels a little bit different.
Okay, well, in what way? In what way does it feel different?
Well, the older you get, the slower you get.
Really?
To me.
Okay.
And you can't do the things like you used to do it. And it just makes you feel a little bit tiresome. A little tired and a little less useful.
What does that mean exactly?
I mean that you can't basically do all the things you used to do, and it slows you down. You can't move a little bit faster than what you want to. Faster than what you want.
So have you found that that's been powerful for you or what?
A little bit like, no, I don't think it's to me it's like a challenge.
Okay. Tell them about that challenge, because I'm sure that there are people out there that need to hear your story. So this is your time to shine. Tell them your story. Tell them what you're feeling. Tell them how you have coped and just some different things that you are doing to.
Well, I am eating a little bit better, but doing and I'm doing a whole lot of water and I also take those drinks.
What drinks?
Ketones. That helps me. That gives me strength, a little bit more strength and movement.
In what way? So how long have you been taking ketones? How long have you been taking ketones?
Oh, it's been quite a few months, and I really have liked them. They help me sleep. They help me at night. They help me to have energy in the mornings, in the daytime, and it helps me think a little bit better, and it just gives me more energy and strength, and I like it. I tell anybody to take the ketones.
Mm-hmm. And what
That's
else?
the best thing you can take.
So how else do you feel like it's helped you? Like, what do you just have a conversation with the audience, because you are in a position where you can help a lot of people, and with some of your transitions that you've had, because you've really taken some very some quantum leaps, right? And so talk about that. I mean, and don't hold back on what is on your heart. So you know what you should do as far as just listen to your heart and just share what you feel you need to share.
I think that the ketones makes me helps my brain to function a little bit better and helps me think on instance. And it's a really good thing for me. I don't know if it would do for y'all, but it helps me a lot. I told my sister that's the best thing I could ever be on. That she helped me with, put me on.
So you've got several people here that are watching. So what else? You said that you wanted to have a conversation, and there's some things that you wanted to share. So this is your opportunity. So don't be shy. We've got Andrea and Judy and Percy and Mary on. So hello, everyone. Thank you for hopping on and saying hello. Two peas in a pod. Just to give you a quick recap, I had done a Facebook Live, and I had just I felt it was just, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. And when I went downstairs, my sister said that she wanted to hop on, and that took me by surprise. So I was like, let's do it. She said she wanted to try something new. So we're trying something new here. So this is your opportunity. You have Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer asked you, what are your favorite flavors with your ketones? What are your favorite flavors?
I like the strawberry one and the tropical punch one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what that one is.
Maui Punch.
Yeah, Maui Punch in the
Heart tart.
In the grape.
The grape is the giddy up.
Well, the giddy up.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
my sister always told me that I don't need that much because you already had too much energy. But I still think I do, because it helps me a lot.
So what are some of the other, what are some of the suggestions that you have? Is like, so in the last, I guess, year or whatever, what have you done that has been a big leap? Or just, you said that you had some things that you just wanted to share about your life, and some of the positive transitions that you've made. So don't be shy. It's really, really, we just have a conversation. This is a great platform to share. Jennifer says that she loves the ketones too. But this is a great platform to share. So this is your time just to, just like I said, just go in, take your time, take a deep breath and breathe, and share whatever you want to share.
My transformation, I think that I have transformed it, is getting my in business and stuff in line, And
But as far as like the positive changes that you've made, what have you seen happen and transform in your life as far as things that what steps are you taking to make positive changes in your life?
taking care of my life by myself. And what I mean by that is getting everything that I need to do to be in line with what I have to do and what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done.
So are you reading books? Are you journaling? I mean, what are some of the steps that you're taking? Has it been, what's that transition like? Are you going to the park? I mean, what are some positive things that you're doing to move forward?
I do read some, but
what do you like to do? What's some of your favorite things to do?
I like reading. I like doing puzzles. And I do some walking, but not too much because it's been hot.
It's been hot.
Yes.
Jamie has popped on. So say hello to all of your friends that are popped on to watch you on your first ever broadcast ever. So guys, if you can just like put some hands up or something, because this is a big deal. Carolyn has never ever for her to bring it up on her own that she wants to come on board and do a live stream. That's pretty cool. So let's just show her some love and some support and drop some hearts in the comments so that we can see those and so that she'll do this again. So go ahead. Jamie says hello. So hello. You can see the comments and say hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for your support.
So Jennifer says that she feels the ketones help her sleep better too, and wants to know if that's been the same for you.
Yes, it has. I've been sleeping a whole lot better. I can't do without them.
Yeah, we don't want you without your ketones, because without ketones, sometimes it can be a little
hectic.
A little cray cray, right?
Yes,
to say the least. And we don't want that. Mary says, me too, that the ketones help her. Oh, hello, Kevin. So say Kevin Winan is on. Say hello.
Hello.
And Jamie, she wants to try this. Jamie, Carolyn has a customer link that she can send you with that. Jennifer says, me too. Mary asks, Carolyn, do you feel like the ketones are giving you energy to help you sleep? Let's see, to help you sleep or possibly reduce your appetite. So answer that.
It's definitely reducing my appetite. Definitely.
And have you seen any major changes as far as losing releasing weight? Do you feel any different there?
I can tell that I'm losing a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yes. I can really tell.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great because I needed to lose some weight.
Do you feel like it's increased your confidence?
Just a little bit, but I'm still confident in myself. But I know I need a little bit of some more confidence for myself.
You feel like you need more confidence for yourself?
Yes.
And why do you feel that?
Just just so I can stay positive about myself and keep going upwards and not getting down or sad about anything or everything.
Do you feel like you get sad about?
Sometimes I feel sad.
Sometimes you feel sad?
Yes.
It's okay to show emotion. That's healthy. So when you feel sad, how do you what are some of the coping mechanisms that that you have found that have worked for you when you feel sad? Or what are you learning?
Just to take it one day at a time, take it slow, and just read, think of things that are positive for yourself. That's what I try to do.
And what about try? What's the word try?
You always told me that there is no trying. There is no word of trying. So I guess
Yoda says there is no try, there is only do. That's what I usually say to you.
yes, it is.
Jennifer says that's great advice. Judy says you are doing great, Carolyn. So, and that they help her stay the ketones also help her stay focused as well. So, and Tom, we hear that we see that your comments there. So you said, and you were getting a little emotional there when you were talking about that sometimes you're emotional and you feel sad. So tell our audience here what that is, and just some of the things that you go through and some of the, your thought process. And do you communicate? Do you find it easy for you to do that? I mean, just kind of just share what's on your heart.
I don't communicate too good, but because I try to keep it in my to myself, but I know I have to communicate with other people so they know what's wrong with me. But it's just a little bit hard doing it that way because I'm always try to keep things to myself. But I'm trying. But I'm willing to do better by opening up about myself.
And this is a big step for you to open up, right? I mean,
Yes.
Did I coerce you to come on this, or
no?
I
volunteered myself. My sister didn't coerce me into doing anything. It was my own self.
And what was it? Just something that was like burning in your soul? That's something that you felt like you needed to do? Because this was a huge step for you. This is not something that is.
I just thought I had to do it. I mean, I had to get something out.
So now's your time. Mary says, you have a voice, my dear. Please continue to let those feelings out. Don't keep it in. Talk about whatever you want to. So if you have a support system here, and I am very proud of you. I know this is a big step for you, and I am elated and my heart is full. So this is all about you. This is your platform. This is your time to shine. This is your time to express to the world what you want them to know, what you're feeling. And I'm honored to help and to be here to help facilitate that.
And I'm glad to have family and friends that care about me, because that's the most important thing to me. It's family and friends. because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have family and friends to support me.
And you don't have to keep everything in, you know that, right? We've had many discussions on that. So this is a time for you just to share. You know, we've got Jill says, look at those two beauties. Ken says, yes, speak your truth and let your voice be heard. You have to speak your truth. So just, I don't want to take up the conversation. I want you to use this as your platform, because folks, she's never, ever volunteered to do anything on camera ever.
Because I'm a shy, because I don't like cameras.
She doesn't like cameras. And from a communication standpoint, this is really super. This is one of the biggest steps and one of the biggest breakthroughs that I feel that I've seen happen in a year. So talk about your journey.
My journey is to do better, make my life better, and just keep growing and growing the best that I can. And
whatever's on your heart, just share, just talk. Now's your time. You don't have to. It's all about you. Don't be afraid not to share whatever comes up. This is a safe place. You have support, and you need to get this out.
And to do as best as I can to make myself better. That's my journey. Is to do the best I can to make myself better and to keep on going. Because that's the only thing I know to do.
What's that been like for you? Has it been a struggle?
Sometimes it's been a real struggle for me.
Talk about that.
Sometimes it gets really bad and I don't know what to do. But I try to do it the best I can.
And when you feel like you don't know what to do, share that, because you're not the only one. You're not the only one that feels that way. And by you expressing yourself and speaking your truth, you're helping other people. So share that, what that feels like. If it feels painful, if it feels, I don't know it. I don't want to speak for you.
It makes me feel like nobody cares. It makes me feel lost. And I just can't go no further. And I don't know what to do. It's hard sometimes. And I just don't know if I can go any longer. Any longer with this heavy heart and all this stuff. Heavy pain.
Talk about that pain.
It's the pain that I've been through. It has been a really long journey, but I'm trying to stick through it and go through it the best way I can.
So Jennifer asked, Carolyn, what things do you like to do that makes you happy?
I like, sports that I don't like, but I will. I don't like participating in sports, but I will watch sports. But I like walking, going for walks, um, doing puzzles, shopping, and dining out. That's about all I think I do.
You can just keep talking. I'm just putting the comments up there as they come in.
I know that God made us all different, but He didn't make us. I know God made us all different because He didn't expect us to be the same. But it's just hard for me to adjust to stuff, to different stuff, and around me, like different dynamics.
Explain those adjustments so that you can help others. What makes that hard for you?
Well, like some things it's hard for me to I'm a little bit slow at comprehending stuff. So I gotta take it one day, 1 hour, one day at a time to understand a little bit better. And I try to comprehend a little bit faster, but if I can't, I can't. It's just something I have between myself.
What are you saying? An inner struggle that you have with yourself?
And there's inner struggle with myself that I'm trying to adjust to make myself better.
And how are you doing that?
It's a slow process, but it's getting a little bit better every day. But I'm making it. And I appreciate my sister for helping me adjust to the new stuff as best as I can.
So when I was a little bit in shock when she told me that she wanted to come and do a Facebook Live, because she knows I come into This Is My Space, right? And I asked her, I said, well, what topic do you want to talk about? I mean, what are you trying to talk about? What do you want to talk about? And she said, the bond of sisters, the bond of relationships, and sisterly love. So you want to, I don't know, you said that you had much that you wanted to share that you felt like needed to get out. So what is that? What did you want to share with that?
My sister, Patricia, has been the greatest help in my life ever since I've been with her. She has brought a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of emotion out of me, and a whole lot. And she's helped me with a whole lot of adjustments, and And I couldn't have done this without her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I appreciate her. I just don't know what I would do without her. Because I have never been close to my older sister as much as I have now, and I thank God for her for coming in my life. She's the most important thing to me right now. Just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything. Thank you for helping me to get my life back together. And I appreciate you everything you say that you done for me. I love you.
I love you too. All right. Here you go. You're still on.
But this is the greatest adjustment that I have ever done.
So is this something that you want to do on a regular basis now? You want to be a beacon of light?
Not on a regular basis. Maybe every once in a while I'll come. Because
what?
Because it's a little bit it's a little bit adjustment to get used to coming in here every day.
Yeah.
coming in here every day on this. But I'll pop in every once in a while.
Yeah.
But not every day.
Okay. I'll pop in every once in a while, but not every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So a lot of beautiful comments, and I really appreciate the support with This is a big step. And so I don't, if I could really share with you guys just how powerful this is for her to, and I say her, Carolyn, to not only come on here, but take the initiative to come to me. That is such a huge step for her. And you're right, Jen. The world does need to hear her voice, and she says thank you for sharing. And you can look at the comments later. A lot of support, and I think you know what, because I was feeling really goofy. The first live I did earlier today, I don't know why, it just felt weird. But now I'm realizing that it wasn't about that; it was about what was to come, and because this blindsided me in a good way. Being able to be approached, because it's been a long haul with working at finding tools that's going to help Carolyn make her life easier, right? I don't know if you want to even tell them your story, you want to do that for another time, but we can always, do that another time too. She says save it for another time. That's fine. But just some of the challenges that she's had, her story is really powerful. Some of the challenges that she's had. And so being able to adjust to life on her own and being able to make those adjustments and change so quickly, and then also integrating with my ways of doing things as far as just things to make life simpler and for process efficiencies. It can be, and I think, I don't want to put words in your mouth, it has been a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm trying to adjust to them.
You're trying, or?
I'm adjusting to them and trying to not trying, but making myself better.
Yeah, and what do we always talk about? It takes practicing every single day. You love basketball, right? You like basketball a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Not playing it, but watching it.
What's your favorite team?
I like pro basketball, and my favorite team is I like two of them, the Clippers and Philadelphia Phillies.
And I don't know who any of them are. I have no clue who the Clippers are, and who was the other team?
Philadelphia Sixers. Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay. Who I don't know anything about basketball other than Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Wow. That's my legacy, my legends. So Ken just said, he said, we were just in Philly yesterday. Philadelphia 76ers. So he was just in Philly yesterday. So what we were talking about though, is just like when in professional basketball that she loves, what do they do? Because she has, there's been some challenges of just how do we cope every day with all of these new tools and adjustments that have to be made. And like, what do they do in pro ball? Every day they practice, right? Is that what you told me?
Yes.
And they practice intently, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we have to do in life.
Yes.
And we have to be, what's the key word? Do you remember what the key word is that we always talk about? Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
And we got to do it every single day, no matter what. And it takes time, and we have to give ourselves a little grace.
Yes.
And what's the big C word? This is something that's really, really important. What is the big C word that we always talk about? And that maybe you could talk about that a little bit.
No word. Can't word.
Well, yeah, we don't use the word can't. That's true. But what is the key to making things cohesive that you have to do? And how would somebody know if you don't do X?
Speak.
But what's the C word for that?
Communication.
Communication. So maybe you can talk about that.
My communication is not too good because I have a hard time trying to communicate with people, especially my sister. And I'm trying. I hope I get better with that communicating with other people around me. Well, and I hope I can do it a little bit better than what I have been doing it. But it's hard for me to communicate because I get kind of like nervous for some reason, and I don't know why. But I'm trying to adjust to doing better.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to do it every day, and you can't be afraid to communicate. Communication is so important, and it just saves so much time, saves so much energy, right? And how is the other person going to know? How will anybody know what's going on if you don't communicate, right?
Yes.
Because what's the favorite saying? I don't read what?
Lips.
No, I don't say I don't read lips. I don't read minds.
Minds.
People don't read minds. Not just me, but people in general, they don't read minds. Mm-hmm. And they're not going to, I don't read lips. She's got quite the sense of humor too when she doesn't even try to be funny sometimes. It's really interesting. But you have to communicate. And so you, whether or not it's going to be received or not, sharing and our truth and letting people know what our truth is, that's just really, really, really important. So we have to make sure that we are just being open with people and sharing our heart and having an honest conversation so that there's no misinterpretations of things. Leandra says, are you a LeBron James fan?
Yes, I am. I like him too.
Okay. She likes LeBron James. There you go. And I'm not sure what Space Jams means.
That's what Michael Jordan was on, Space Jams.
Oh, okay. Well, I love Michael Jordan. I don't remember Space. I guess I do remember now.
Yes,
now I remember Space. Gosh, I was going many, many moons ago.
Yeah, that's been a while.
And
years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, date me. Jill says you're doing great, Carolyn. So you have so much support. So I just want to say that I am super proud of Carolyn. This was a big step. And again, it totally caught me off guard because I had no clue she was going to bring this up on her own to go on and want to do a live with me here. But I'm very grateful for that. And I'm very grateful that this platform was a place for her to get some things, to share some things that were on her heart and on her mind. So I guess my question to you is, how does this make you feel? I mean, this was a huge thing. So how does this make you feel?
I think it makes me feel like some weight went off me.
Wow.
It makes me feel good.
Wow. Wow. Ken says, I'm proud of you both, authentic, raw, and real, for sure. So much love. I'm really grateful because I'm not even going, I'm not going to kid. It's been a challenge, you know, and I'm a communicator. I don't like leaving stuff, you know, dangling around. I just don't. It's a pet peeve that I have. It's a non-negotiable for me. And so, um, I've learned a lot in in these last few months as well with her inability to communicate right now. She's gotten so much better for sure. But it's been a big challenge for me because I'm like, I can't pull teeth. And sometimes it's like pulling teeth with you, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's what I call CBD days, character building days for both of us. And when she does communicate, I can, you know, being vulnerable is something that we all are. It's not that we're comfortable with it, but we must do it, right? We have to do it. And so I'm just super proud of her because this is like literally I'm freaking blown away that she took it upon herself. I did not, because I was just doing my own thing like I normally do. I have my initiatives that I have to do and my commitments that I've made about going on, you know, doing my lives and just my next phase in life. And so this was just really encouraging for me. And I'm super proud of her and everything that she's done. And I'm just encouraging her to continue to share her truth. And anytime she wants to come on live, she announced that 2 week, 2 peas in a pod. That's why I said 2 peas in a pod. You will never believe. I was going to say, you know, something else because I used to call her Mamie from Young and the Restless, but I figured
you gave me that name.
I gave her that name, Mamie from Young and the Restless. And what Mamie was a what?
A maid.
She was a maid. But I always called her Mamie, but I wasn't going to do that because I figured that might be too much for people to, you know, wasn't. And this was more of a, I think more of a heartfelt, serious, not serious, but just more of a, this is what it is, right? Just this is the conversations that we're having. So, but I am super proud. I am just literally blown away the fact that she came to me and said, "Are you getting ready to do another live? I want to do it." I mean, what did you just say? And I was like, I was waiting for the, no, I was just kidding, but nope, she wasn't kidding. So I'm just really grateful for her and all of the, just, man, this, if I could tell you how big a deal this is for my sister, and she's, you know, she's got, you know, an amazing story. You know, she's had, how many brain surgeries have you had?
The first one was when I was like 22 days or old.
Yeah.
And then another one was in like 78. And then the last one I had was like in 1990.
Yeah. So this has really been some incredible quantum leaps. And I'm just, yeah, you have no clue how massive this is. And I'm just really thankful. This is just, man, it's made my day. And I'm really just super proud of her. And I want to thank everybody for hopping on and showing support for Carolyn, my sister. I'm really, she needed this. She needed this platform. She needed to speak what was on her heart. Go ahead. Sam.
Yes, I needed this to get this off my heart, because I had to me I had a little bit of pressure on my heart, and I had to get it off.
So you feel better?
Yes, I do. I feel great now.
She feels great now. So that just tells you the power of speaking your truth. I mean, this is a big lesson for me too. I don't hold that stuff in. Just get it out. And I want to thank Ken. I want to thank you for challenging me with this, because you just don't know how big a deal this is that she's on this live. And I'm realizing the power of these platforms to share and to heal. So I am just really grateful for everybody that showed their support here during this live. Wow, I'm really proud of my sister, and I'm just really proud of her, and I'm just very grateful for this platform. I really am. I'm grateful for this, and gosh, man. Anyway, so that being said, thank you guys. I don't you have anything, any encouraging final thoughts or anything else, because I don't want we can go on for, if you still have something that you want to share, you just let me know, and just continue to whatever.
I just want to say thank you for listening to me, and I really appreciate it, because I needed this. I really did need this. So thank you again.
So yeah, thank you guys. I'm really grateful. So that being said, we're going to sign off. And Leandra says, thank you for sharing. We'll read the comments later so I can share that with you. I'm just super grateful. So happy Sunday, everyone. I'm happy. This is huge, huge, huge. So have much to journal about. So I'm grateful. So you guys have a super good evening. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing so much support and all of the wonderful comments. And, if you guys could share this out, because for some that do know Carolyn, but others that don't, that it can help other people. So share this out, and let's make this world a better place. And those that are struggling and have, concerns, that we can be an encouragement and an enlightenment and help others, because that's what it's all about. So I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Happy Sunday. Anything you want to say? Peace out.
Just thank you for listening to me, and I appreciate it.
And that's a wrap. 2 peas in a pod. Love you guys. Thank you.